Welcome in, everyone, as we get set for women's lacrosse this afternoon from Art Keller Field in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Carthage College playing host to the Lake Forest Foresters. Carthage off to their best start in program history under first-year head coach John Song, as they have a 6-1 record, 2-0 here at home, and they average about 17 goals per game. Let's give you the starting lineups for this afternoon's match.
Lineups first for the visiting Foresters. At defense, number 1, Morgan Harrison. At midfield, number 2, Allie Graham. At midfield, number 4, Abby Meyer. At midfield, number 7, Cass Barbera. At midfield, number 8, Ashley Carr. At attack, number 9, Emma Triner. At midfield, number 15, Chrissy Kuahara. At midfield, number 17, Riley Nelson. At midfield, number 18, Savannah Frauiger. At midfield, number 19, Jenna Doctor. At attack, number 21, Lila Beckwith. And at goalkeeper, number 23, Calliope Sabin. The head coach of Lake Forest is Maggie Zencraft. She is assisted by Wei Chen. Defense, number 4, Jordan Kaplan. And attack, number 7, Elizabeth Oda. And attack, number 8, Hallie Davey. At defense, number 9, Sydney Kuyeva. And attack, number 13, Hannah Holloway. And attack, number 15, Emma McDonald. Number 18, Maddie Burney. At defense, number 22, Hannah Colert. At midfield, number 23, Rachel Harris. And at goalkeeper, number 33, Alessandra Almendarez. The head coach of Carthage in his first season is John Sung. He's assisted by Rebecca Congo and Matt Torrance.
It's a cloudy and cool afternoon here at Keller Field in Kenosha as Carthage gets set to host Lake Forest. First ever meeting between these two schools, a first-year program, the Foresters, as they look to start a lacrosse program. They're off to 5 games into their inaugural season. as they come in here with a record of 4-1, 2-0 on the road. They defeated Elmhurst back on March 1st to open up their season 15-4. And their last outing was over Concordia University of Chicago. And that was an 11-8 victory earlier this week on Thursday. They average about 15 goals per game, 32 shots per game, and that compares to Carthage averaging 17 goals per match while allowing just 5 per contest. The defense has been outstanding for this Firebird team. Matter of fact, they have done an exceptional job in keeping shots down. As you look on shots on goal, only 47 through the 4-7 given up by Carthage this year. Draw control now at center of the field. And our opening draw to Lake Forest. Carthage about an 82% victory on face-off is this one, so now Lake Forest will get things started here this afternoon. Emma Trider had it behind the net. Bring it back out front. Bad pass there as it will skip through the middle. Be picked up here on the near side by Maddie Burney. Burney coming down the near sideline. Carthage in white today. Burney will set up the offense. And they work it up top. Harris with it. Cutting through the net. Now Harris will trail her. Harris in a good scoring position. Fires and it goes wide. So a free position play here for Carthage. They have 13 goals and 36 attempts here for the Firebirds. In to shoot, and a nice save there as Harris got the shot away. And Sabin able to make the save. Carthage now will set it up behind the net. Carthage now 13 for 37, about a 35% conversion rate on those free position shots. Giacato gets it back up top to Harris. And Harris bumped off the play, and we may have another free position play here coming up for the Firebirds. Barbera with the foul. Second free position here for Harris. She'll get it outside the second circle here. Here comes Harris. Throws it in front and nobody home. Loose on the ground. Taken by Lake Forest. Now taken right back, though, by Carthage behind the net. Nice play by Hannah Holloway. Back-to-back turns gives Carthage the possession here. I should say Holloway behind the net. Now finds Giacato, gets off the shot, and scores! Margot Giacato with the first goal of our match. And for Giacato, that is her 28th goal this season, 38 points. 2 behind Rachel Harris now for the team lead, and Carthage off to a 1-0 start. Hannah Holloway will get the assist. It counts as a man-up opportunity. So Carthage, their 7th women-up goal of the season. Draw control by the Firebirds. Holloway down the near sideline will set it up. Now Bernie will flip it back to Holloway behind the goal line, back out to Giacotto. Almost the same spot where she scored our first goal. Trailing the play, trying to sneak in, was Rachel Harris from the right side. It's loose on that right side. Bernie having trouble controlling. She will get possession here. Gets it inside, and knocked to the turf that time was Oda. And now Lake Forest on a clearing attempt. Unable to handle the pass. Rolls out. It'll be Carthage possession. Just underway. Carthage scoring early here. Just joining us, it was Margot Giacotto scoring here in the 2nd minute of play. She will get things going here. Carthage possession. Holloway trying to go back toward the middle and not connecting on that pass. Able to pick up the ground ball, however, was Harris. Harris to the top of the circle. Tried to drift it inside, and it goes in on goal. Sabin able to make the play. Looking to connect on a pass with Oda that time, was just a little bit behind her. Now the Foresters looking to clear. And this is where Carthage has been good defensively, keeping opponents from getting that across midfield. They do, however, this time, but it's an errant pass. Finally scooped up on that far side by Barbera. Trying to handle that pass was Trider. Mishandled it. It'll be Carthage possession. Another turnover here for the Foresters, their 3rd of this period. Now able to pick up the pass. This is Oda to the middle of the field. She'll wait for the trailer, Giacotto. Drifts over to the right side of the circle. Now works it to Bernie. Bernie will take it back out. Bernie with a clear lane. Fires high and missing. Now she had a good look. Unable to get off a clean shot that time as it sailed high and wide. Firebirds will bring it back out. Harris inside to Oda. Shoots and scores. Elizabeth Oda, the junior from Clarkson, Michigan, picks up the 2nd goal of the match. For Oda, that is her 31st goal of the season. She leads the Firebirds in that category. 31 tallies on the year. Harris will pick up the assist on the play. 10:06 of this first period. It's 2-0 Firebirds, and a timeout taken by Lake Forest. So again, Carthage has done a pretty good job all season long when you break down the team stats. Allowed just 37 goals. That's 5.29 per match. And Alessandra Almendarez has been the stalwart in goal. Stingy at best. 5.71 goals against. 35 saves with 36 goals against, a .493 percentage. She has played the bulk of the minutes this season in goal for the Firebirds. They've won 2 straight here at home, defeated Edgewood on the 25th of February, knocked off Trine here on March 12th. They took the spring break trip down to the Carolinas, defeated Guilford 20-5 and Pfeiffer University 22-3. Then on Wednesday night, hammered the Falcons of Concordia of Mequon 23-1. They've done a nice job clearing their end, 82% among the conference leaders there, and their opponents clearing at just a 54% ratio so far this year. Once again, stepping in for draw control is Hannah Holloway. In for the draw for the Foresters, Ashley Carr. Draw control for the Firebirds, Holloway. Carthage 2 for 3 now out of the draw control. Firebirds will set it up in front. Can't connect. Again, looking for Carthage player in there. Now we got an interference call, I believe, in the circle here, so a free position shot for the Firebirds. Work it back out. Oda with it. Giacotto will leave it for Bernie. Back to Giacotto. Swings in front and scores. Margot Giacotto with her second tally here in this first period. Her second goal of the match, and Carthage opens up a 3-0 advantage. Just 9.5 minutes remaining here in this first period. That's goal number 29 for Giacotto this season. Trailing Elizabeth Oda by 2. Perfect on the afternoon so far for Giacotto. 2 goals on 2 shots on goal for Giacotto today. Stick interference on the faceoff, so it'll be Carthage possession once again. Giacotto across midfield. Coming right down the gut. Here comes Giacotto all the way in. Oh, she lost control as she got inside the circle. We'll take it back out now for the Firebirds. She was going to try and go all the way in and score on that one as Holloway will take it now left of the net. Works it off to Kohler. Now inside, shot was blocked. That's going to sting. On a day like today, 29 degrees, wind chill in the teens, a wind blowing from far sideline to near sideline. This will be Rachel Harris trying to shake the bees out of that left hand. And she'll get the free position goal. Carthage tallies their second free position. First position goal on their second attempt here today. That's number 21 for Rachel Harris. Harris now with a goal and an assist, 2 points today. Giacotto with 2 goals, 2 points. Oda with the other goal here in this first period. And the Firebirds off to the best start in program history under first-year coach John Sung. Changing the attitude of this program just a little bit, challenging the women. Conditioning them, went through a lot of conditioning drills leading up to the start of the season. And of course, that road trip last week probably secured the bond for these women going forward now the rest of the year. Foresters with their first attack attempt here. Good defense here, but we're going to get a foul here on Rachel Harris, knocking Ashley Carr to the turf. Once again, it'll be Foresters with possession here. Again, a first-year program, so not quite up to par, but still an impressive record for a first-year program. Again, they beat Elmhurst of the CCIW. As Carthage will take over here, 7.5 minutes to go in the first period. It was a 15-4 decision. Giacotto down the right side now. Again, on a day like today, it's important for the Firebirds to get out in front and stay in front. And they will here. Giacotto able to find Hannah Holloway for the goal. First goal of the game for Holloway, her second point today. And Carthage off to a 5-0 start halfway through our first period. So Holloway now with 20 on the season. So it's 4 20 or more goal scorers now for the Firebirds this season. Oda with 31, Giacotto with 29, Burney with 23, Holloway and Harris now with 20. Draw control by Carthage. 4 for 6 now in draw controls in this first period. Burney with it now, middle of the field. She's going to circle through, try and fight her way through 2 defenders, and was impeded there on the foul. Firebirds will start possession there as Burney will start it off to Giacotto. Back to Burney, into the second circle, looking to shoot, passes it off to Giacotto instead. Works it behind the net. Holloway, back out front to Oda. Oda turns, shoots and scores! It got past the goaltender, Calliope Sabin. Carthage now with 6 here in this first period on 7 shots on goal. Second of the match for Oda, now with 32 on the year. So the Firebirds flying high here through the first half of this first period. Holloway again in on the draw. Joined in that circle by Ashley Carr. And the Draw controlled by Giaccato and the Firebirds. She'll come down. Giaccato down the left side. Oh, bumped hard. And high with the stick. Slow to get up as Giaccato was. She was not completely off balance. We're going to get a cross-check penalty here. Carthage will go up, a woman up here. So it'll be Carr going off for the cross-check. Actually, a yellow card issued on that to Ashley Carr. Now Holloway behind the net. Gets it to Harris and her shot goes wide. Carthage will take control here behind the net. Holloway again tries to throw it in front. Picked up on the ground ball, and then Harris impeded in the circle. We're going to get a free position shot upcoming for Rachel Harris. Harris already with a goal today. This time she'll toss it into Oda. That shot blocked. Carthage will get possession here. Saban able to make that stop on Oda's attempt. Get it in front to Giaccato, high and tight. Good night, Giaccato. Her third of the match, now with 4 points, 7-0 Firebirds.
Firebirds,
7 goals on 9 shots on goal this afternoon for the Firebirds. And Giaccato hits 30 for the season. Still just over 5.5 minutes to go in this first period. Holloway and Carr again for the draw. Carthage winning 5 of the 7 here. This time it's the Foresters controlling. Working it for Lake Forest, Chrissy Kuwahara. Kuwahara out of Anaheim, California. She'll take it to the far side, looking to pass it off. Still looking for the first shot attempt and first shot on goal today for Lake Forest. They won't get one here as they turn it over to Burney. Maddie Burney across midfield. Burney up front to Oda. Oda shoots and scores! Maddie Burney with the turnover takeaway. And she delivers a nice pass to Oda, who finishes it into the net. Her third goal of the day for Elizabeth Oda. 8-0 Firebirds. Goal number 33 and third of the match now. Oda with 3 points. She has 4 shots on goal, 3 of them getting past Sabin, the goalkeeper. Once again, Holloway and Carr on the draw. And the foul on the draw gives the possession to Carthage. All the way in. Harris shoots, and a save by Sabin that time. Oh, Rachel Harris getting a point-blank shot off. Good hustle by Oda, though, to pick it up behind the net. Finally able to get it under control is Holloway. To Harris. Near side of the net, Harris. Throws it in front. Ground ball in front. And it's taken by Giacotto to Holloway. Out from behind the net, gets a nice interference. Yeah, that's going to be an interference call there. Harris trying to set a screen, but moved into her defenders, picks up the foul. So Lake Forest looking to clear, having trouble. Oda picks it up. Oda shoots and scores. They had trouble clearing, and Oda with her 4th of the period. 9-0 Firebirds. Eighth turnover by Lake Forest this afternoon turns into a Carthage goal. Oda now with 4 goals in the period. Giacotto with 3. The way things are going, we may see a scoring record this afternoon by this Firebird program. 9-0 Firebirds. They have yet to allow a shot on goal. They have picked up 8 of the 10 ground balls so far today. And they have forced 8 turnovers by the Foresters. Draw 1 by Lake Forest. Barbara coming down. Barbara getting into the circle. Barbara still on her feet. Has control and then lost control in the circle. We'll get a free position shot attempt here for Cass Barbara. Barbara with the free position shot upcoming. She'll shoot off the post. Hit the crossbar and came out. And clearing it out for the Firebirds once again is Burney. Maddie Burney down the middle of the field has Oda in front. Now she will drift off to the near wing. Rachel Harris will take over. To the top of the circle. Makes her move inside. Shoots and scores. Unimpeded to the goal that time. And it's now a 10-0 advantage for the Firebirds. And we'll get a running clock through the rest of this half, at least for now.
Firebirds, goal number 23, Rachel Harris.
22 goals on the season now for Harris. 2 today. She has 3 points. So an early running clock here today. Draw will be controlled by the Foresters. Coming across with it is Barbara. And the turnover on the foul gives it back to Carthage. Bernie with it now through the middle. Gives it off to Giacotto. Now to Holloway through the top of the circle. Looks inside for Bernie. And a save by Sabin. Looking to clear are the Foresters. And they do. But they turn it over. Ground ball picked up by Holloway. 45 seconds to play now in this first period. Shoot and a goal! Oda with her 5th in this period. 11-0 Carthage. Firebirds dominating play here today.
Firebirds goal number 7, Elizabeth Oda.
And that will end our first period here this afternoon. Carthage Firebirds red hot, 11-0. They have yet to allow a shot and a shot on goal through the first period of play. A dominating first period. Right now, it is Oda with 5 goals today. 5 goals in a match. She is nearing a record here. There are several with 6, including Margot Giacotto, who did it in April of 2021. In late April 2021, it was Hannah Holloway with 6 in a contest. Firebirds rolling here as we break it down after one period. 11-0 Firebirds. 18 shots, 15 on goal. A free play shot. Carthage 1 for 2. Lake Forest 0 for 1. Carthage winning 6 of the 11 draws today so far. They have forced 9 turnovers by Lake Forest today. Almendarez in goal, yet to face a shot here today. Teams will switch sides here to begin this second period. A running clock to start this second period now. Holloway has controlled the majority of the draws here today, and this time Lake Forest will get, or I should say Carthage will get control here. Giacotto will come down. Comes back near side. Being checked on the play by Kuwahara. Again, it's a small roster for the Firebirds, so not much room for substitution. So those of you watching might think, well, why will Carthage be pulling some of these players off? Not likely. Shot and a goal! On a high feed, Bernie able to put it in. That's 79 goals and 98 points now for Maddie Bernie for Carthage. Bernie coming in with 78 goals on her career. 12 zip Firebirds. For Bernie, that is goal number 79. With an assist already today, Bernie now with 99 points. Again, Harris now winning the draw. Harris coming all the way down. Harris to the top of the circle. Now behind the net for the Firebirds, Haley Davey. Throws it in front. Bernie's shot deflected. Good save by Sabin that time. Carthage will try again here. Throws it in front and picked up by Sabin in the goal mouth. Having trouble clearing now. Graham with it. Gets it upfield. Ground ball. Picked up momentarily by Harris. She was fouled, so it'll be Firebird possession here. Again, a running clock. A 12-0 lead. Giacotto here on the near side. To Holloway behind the net. Again looking in front. Got it there. Couldn't handle it though. On the play inside, Emma McDonald. Now Sabin the goalkeep with it. Being harassed by Oda. Forced to turn it over. Picked up back there by McDonald for the Firebirds. McDonald to in front, and Bernie knocked down as she got that shot away. They'll let play continue. Sabin able to make the save. Bernie, a little winded after that exchange where she got exposed and she got extended on that shot and got knocked to the turf. No call. Foresters will take it behind the net here. Good job by Giacotto. Hounding Kuwahara. Far side will go. Nelson, Riley Nelson. To Kuwahara. Now up top, Ashley Carr. Works it into the shooting zone, and the shot goes high over the net. we get a free position play upcoming here for the Foresters. In to shoot, and again off the crossbar. Jenna Doctor just missing one there. Play continues with the Foresters. Doctor with it. Nice fake. Flips it off far side. Now works it behind the net. Frauheiger with it. Gets it back out front. Carr circling back behind the net, comes back out in front. Carr looking for a cutter in front. It's loose on the ground. Picked back up by Lake Forest. 15 to shoot here. Get one on goal. They'll throw it in front, and again a smothering save by Almendarez. Her first of the game. Needs to be sharp. She hasn't seen much action today. Giaccato now on the clearing attempt. We'll get it ahead to Bernie. Maddie coming down, top of the circle to Oda. Oda in, shoots and scores! Bernie to Oda. Oda able to finish. That is her 6th goal of the match. So Oda now joins a crowded group of Carthage players with 6 or more goals in a match. The last 2 to do it, Margot Giaccato and Hannah Holloway. Most goals in a game, Rachel Musel had 9 in the 2018 season, so that may be in danger today. Carthage posting lucky number 13 on the goal by Oda. Holloway lost the draw. Forsters will pick it up. Frauheiger lost control of it in front on the ground. Trying to dig for it for Carthage, Koyaiva. And now the Foresters will control. Jenna Doctor works it back out in front. Again, having trouble hanging on. This is Kuahara. Frauheiger, top of the circle. Frauheiger. Good defense that time by Carthage. Kohlert able to force her away. Shoots and scores. Came out from behind the net, did Ashley Carr. And she dents the scoreboard for Lake Forest. It's a 13-1 match. Ashley Carr with the goal. That is her 6th of the season, her 6th point of the year. Again, 13-1, so the clock continues to roll here. Holloway and Kuahara on the draw. Little ground ball shot that time that skipped past Almendarez. And a foul on the draw will give it to Carthage. Holloway down the near sideline for the Firebirds. Behind the net with it, Davey. Now to Bernie. Passes it off to Giaccato. Once again, rotating behind the net to Holloway. Trying to get it back out in front. They do. Harris shoots and scores. Rachel Harris, her third of the game. 14-1 Firebirds. Harris, her third, to go with 1 assist. 4 points today for Harris gives her 90 total points. Again, Harris and Kuwahara on the draw. Picked up by Lake Forest, and Kuwahara gets past Harris and Holloway. Streaking inside, looking for the shot. They pick it up, and it goes wide. Once again in front, and again it goes wide. A couple of times Doctor had some opportunities there, unable to cash them in. 3.5 minutes to go here in this first half. A running clock early today in the first quarter for the Firebirds. Frauheiger to Doctor. Back over to Kuwahara. Skips past the far side. .30 to shoot here for Lake Forest. Under 3 minutes to play in the half. They will attempt to set it up from behind the net. They'll throw it out in front. Quick shot and a goal. Coming out from behind the net, they were able to set it up, and they've had that play a couple of times where they were able to find, this time, Riley Nelson. Ellie Graham able to find her in front of the net. So Nelson gets credited with the goal. Riley Nelson, that is her 8th goal of the year, 14th point of the season, 14-2 in favor of the Firebirds. Holloway able to control the draw. Gets it to Harris, now to Burney. Minute 35 remaining here in this first half. Giaccato reversing around to Harris behind the net. Giaccato will bring it back out to Burney. Burney, top of the circle. Looking for a room, dropped the ball. And it's taken away by Kuwahara. And Carthage trying to force a turnover here. Loose on the ground as we go under a minute to play here in the half. Forsters will have it here. Caitlin Dayett with it. Trying to get it upfield on the clearing attempt. They do clear. Final 45 seconds here, this first half. Toss comes back up top. Kuwahara works it off to Abby Meyer. Meyer behind the net now. Back to Meyer, give and go. It's knocked down. Where is it? And It's loose in front. It'll be Carthage possession here as time going to run out in this first half. And that'll do it. What a first half indeed for the Carthage Firebirds. Jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Increased that lead to 14-2 after the second period. Goals today, 6 of them by Oda, 3 by Harris, 3 by Giaccotto, and single tallies by Holloway and Burney. Holloway with 5 assists today, as Carthage got off 23 shots in that first half, 20 of them on goal, scoring on 14. Meanwhile, for Lake Forest, 6 shots, 3 on goal, scoring 2 of them. Each team with 2 free position shots, Carthage scoring on 1. Carthage winning the ground ball battle 11-9. Clearing Carthage a perfect 6 for 6 this afternoon. Lake Forest 3 of 9. Carthage winning 10 of the 17 draws to take that category in that first half. And Carthage turned it over just 7 times. Lake Forest 12 turnovers in the half. So Carthage netting 11 goals in the first period, 3 in the second, allowing 2, and it's 14-2 Firebirds after one half. We may be looking at some records in this second half, so you want to stay tuned, as Elizabeth Oda with 6 goals may have a chance to enter the record book here. She made the page. Can she top the mark in goals per game? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes here on the Carthage Video Network. Carthage Firebirds looking to duplicate a second half, much like the first half. They jumped on an 11-0 lead after one. They control it here 14-2 as we begin the third period. John Weiser with you. 6 goals today by Elizabeth Oda and 3 each by Rachel Harris and Margot Giaccato. And the draw still loose. Finally picked up by Lake Forest going left to right here in this third period. We will have a running clock here to start our second half, much like we did after the first quarter. Allie Graham with it now. Into the circle, Graham lost control of it. Harris had it, lost it. Picked up on the back line, and they got a foul here on the Foresters, so Carthage will keep possession. Kuyeva had picked it up. Actually, we're going to get a free position play here for number 2, Allie Graham, to start this third period here. Free position shot upcoming. Rachel Harris drawing the yellow card here. Into shooting, a save by Almendarez. I think the last thing anybody wants here, at least up here in the booth today, is to see Firebirds cough up a 10-goal lead. 29 degrees, wind chill in the teens, snow flurries in the area this afternoon. Giaccato splits a couple of defenders coming down the right side. Giaccato will get off a shot, saved by Sabin, and it rolls behind the net, and it should be Carthage possession here. Well, they're going to give it to Lake Forest. Play continues on here. Foul on Carthage. Harris again sitting out here. Her yellow card violation. See if the Foresters can take advantage of a Doctor with it here. Gets it off to the near side, and Nelson back to Doctor. Finally able to set something up in the offensive end for the first time this afternoon. Toss it in the middle. Doctor through the top of the circle, takes it behind the net. Now a foul inside the circle once again, a free position shot upcoming. Another save, picked up, and a goal. Almendarez made the first stop, but it rolled right out in front. And scoring the goal was Savannah Frauheiger. Makes it 14-3. As I said, the last thing we were talking about at halftime was see this team cough up a 10-goal lead and get us back into a stoppage of time. We're a goal away from watching equipment fly out of the booth. Draw control, picked up by Carthage and Giaccato. Well, right to work here. Don't let off the accelerator. That's the worst thing they can do. Just continue to attack the goal. You have a habit here feeling sorry for your opponents, so you want to take it easy on them. I do not share that view. Just keep pounding the net. They can't stop it. That's their problem. Giaccato bounces one in for the goal. Short hop, handcuffs Sabin, and Giaccato gets that goal back. Her 4th of the match and her 5th point of the day. That's 31 goals now for Margot Giaccato.
Firebirds goal number 3, Margot Giaccato.
So each team with a tally here in this 3rd period. Both coming on 3 shots so far in the period. Holloway back at the center circle here. She's had a good afternoon. 11 of the 19 draws, she has won. And she'll win this draw here. Holloway coming down with it. Down the far side, Abby Meyer in tow. Now set it up, Maddie Birdie. Bernie with it. Bernie dives into the circle. Bernie up close. Shoots and a save by Sabin. Clearing attempt going awry momentarily. They need to reset the shot clock here for Lake Forest. Play resumes. Coming all the way down, Barbera. Works it off. Nelson with it. Into the middle it goes. The shot knocked down. Doctor's shot taken away by Almendarez, and she'll control it now in the crease for the Firebirds. Giaccato coming away with it. Gets the clearing attempt here for the Firebirds. Giaccato down the near side. Lost it momentarily, picks it back up. Harris back from her yellow card, gets it into Holloway. Back to Harris, comes inside, shoots, and it's off the post. And deflects out of play. May have grazed the post that time. Now coming out from behind the net. Holloway shoots and is knocked down, and she is slow to get up. We have a penalty here. Harris on the ground momentarily. Again, not much room for substitution on this roster for the Firebirds. Just a couple of players. Roster of about 15, and now we've got another yellow card issued here. So another yellow card, second yellow card of this match. This one to Savannah Frauheiger. So we'll see if Carthage can take advantage of it here. Harris flips it, try to get it back to Holloway, and it's behind her, and it goes out of play. Continuous clock here, a running clock here in this second half. Now trouble trying to clear. Carthage trying to come away with it, and they do Oda, but play is halted here on a foul by Carthage. Sabin, the goalkeeper, will get it out. Foresters looking to clear, and they will. Izzy Rommel on the defense. Forces the player to peel back. That's what I'd like to see. Carthage putting some pressure on here. Don't let up. Now on the near side with it, Nelson. Riley Nelson gets past Bernie. Nelson through the top of the circle. Swings it off now near side. Koyara with it, lost it, and we got a penalty here. Looks like we get a free play shot here, free possession shot I should say, coming up here for the Foresters. Coming in with it is Nelson. Try to get it down low. It skips in on goal. Almondera is unable to contain it. Coming around with it is Doctor, or I should say is Doctor. Works it inside. It's loose on the ground. Carr trying to go after it. Almondera is knocked to the turf. And it will be the possession for Carthage here. Get an extra woman opportunity here for the Firebirds. Carr going off. (15-3) Firebirds, 5:23 remaining. This would be a 2-minute penalty here on Carr, I believe. She also drew a yellow card. Is that her second? So that's 2 yellow cards here in this second half for Lake Forest. Ground ball will be picked up by the Foresters here. Frauheiger. As the flurries continue here at Art Keller Field in Kenosha. Back up top it'll go. Riley Nelson into the middle, shot and knocked down. Tried to find Doctor in there. She's had a couple of good looks today, but unable to dent the net. It's 3 shots by Doctor, the leader here for the Foresters. Kuwahara down the near side. Hits it off to Frauheiger. Frauheiger bothered by Koyaiva. Once again, Koyara through the top of the circle on the ground ball. And Giacato able to draw the foul. We'll get the possession here for the Firebirds. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Giacato down the middle of the field. Fouled on the play. Gets it to Harris. Harris now to the top of the circle. Harris tries to get it inside, looking for Oda. Knocked away. Loose on the ground. Ground ball pickup here by Bernie. She'll get it off to Holloway. Gets it to Harris, shoots. Missing, or scores, I should say. Rachel Harris just got it inside the post. The near post, Rachel Harris able to knock one in. Her fourth goal of the match, 16-3 Firebirds. Now the Carthage Firebird men's volleyball team rolling against North Central this afternoon. Won the first two sets 23-12 and 25-23, leading in the third set 23-13. They have taken care of business down at Naperville. They will come back home Tuesday night to take on Milwaukee School of Engineering in a non-conference match. And if they knock in that three-set victory over North Central on the road, I think with their strength of schedule, the playoffs will stay in Kenosha for men's volleyball. So Harris picks up the goal. And the draw controlled by Lake Forest. Doctor with it. She's had 3 good looks today, but nothing to show for it. Meyer works it off. Nelson. Reverse it around to the left side now. Back to Nelson, top of the circle. She couldn't control it. Work it behind the net. They're at match point down in Naperville. Carthage 24-16 lead over North Central. With it now is Barbara. To Nelson, looks inside, turnaround shot, and a goal. Savannah Frauheiger. And Carthage has also defeated North Central in men's volleyball. David Marcus with the kill. It's a 3-set sweep of North Central in Naperville this afternoon as the Carthage men's volleyball team takes the season series from North Central. And they control their own destiny now on their way to hosting what may be the national championships in their own arena as our third period coming to an end here in Kenosha. 16-4, Carthage Firebirds women's lacrosse. And again, congratulations to J.W. Kiekefer and the Carthage men's volleyball team. A 3-set sweep over North Central. I doubt there'll be any chirping from those Cardinal players today. Meanwhile here, the Firebirds taking care of business. Each team with a pair of goals in this third period. Each team with 2 goals on 7 shots. Almendarez with 4 saves in the period has 5 in the ball game. Sabin with 2 saves, a total of 4 in the contest. Oda with 6 goals, Harris with 4, Giaccato with 4, Holloway with 5 assists to lead the way for the Firebirds thus far. Frauheiger with 2 goals, the leader for Lake Forest through 3 periods. We will have a running clock here in this 4th period once again. So coming up for the Firebirds, they've got a couple of home matches yet. They've got a late afternoon tilt coming up this Wednesday afternoon, taking on Marian University. That'll get underway at 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. And then next Saturday, a 1 o'clock tilt here at Keller Field against University of Wisconsin Lacrosse. That'll That'll be a 1 o'clock start. And then a conference opener against North Central at home on Wednesday, April the 6th. And then Saturday, April 9th, they cap off this homestand with a match, a 3 o'clock match, Saturday, April 9th against UW River Falls. Then the schedule tilts heavily to the road. Carthage will finish with 3 of their last 5 on the road in conference play. Their only home conference matches will be against University of Chicago, I should say, on Wednesday, April 20th, and Carroll on Wednesday, April 27th. But hey, how about the men's volleyball? Highly anticipated matchup down in Naperville, and they continue to hit the ball amazingly well. They finished their sets today hitting .429, 77 total attacks on 44 kills and 11 errors, a .429 percentage, while limiting North Central to .162. Complete and utter domination down in Naperville for men's volleyball today. Fourth period set to get underway. Carthage comfortably in front. Running clock to begin this fourth period as well. Holloway today on draw controls, 12 of 21. 12 of 22 as Lake Forest will take it here. Working with it on the outside, Frauhager. She's got a pair of goals today. Now Doctor. She's had a couple of looks, 3 shots today, but unable to get one past Almendarez. Oh, Maddie Birdie forcing a ground ball here. Foresters will retain possession as they work it behind the net. Carr from behind the net. Back out on top, Abby Meyer. Loose up top. And Carthage will pick it up, but foul on the Firebirds. Meyer will start play here. Doctor with it. Defended by Giacotto. Get it back up top. Nelson working behind the net. Throw it out in front. Shot and a goal. They worked the play beautifully. Got it behind the net, then worked it back out front. Firebirds lost containment. And it will be Chrissy Kuwahara with the goal. That's her 9th goal of the season. First of the match today. Frauhager with the assist. 3-point game for Frauhager. 16-5 Firebirds. Holloway again in on the draw, going up against Kuwahara, and Kuwahara wins another one here. Ground ball picked up here by Lake Forest. Frauhager to the top of the circle, forced back out. Good defense that time by Jordan Kaplan for the Firebirds. Try and get it in the middle, skips through and picked up by Almendarez just outside the cage. Gets it up to Giacotto. Margot Giacotto. 4 goals and an assist today, a 5-point game for her. Being checked by Allie Graham. Comes all the way in now, and we'll give it up. Actually, we'll set it up now behind the net. Carthage will go into a set play here. Holloway up top to McDonald. Now the near side, Davey to Oda, and back underneath now. Around to Holloway once again. She'll come out with it. Holloway looks in the middle, finds Oda. Oda able to get a shot away, and it goes up and over. Did not get on goal, so Carthage will get possession here. This time, Rachel Harris buries one. Coming out from behind the right side of the net. Harris, her 5th goal of the day and 6th point of this match. 17-5 Carthage. 25th goal of the season for Harris. Holloway with 5 assists now today. That puts her in a tie, 4th all-time in a match. Maddie Griffin did it 3 times. Megan McNamara did it 3 times. So did Sydney Whitaker, Nicole Bowman, and Jessie Gibson. So she joins some elite company here today. Those 5 helpers. Carthage coming away with it now. They turn it over. Kept alive by the Foresters here. Taken away by Frauheiger. Carthage comes away with it once again. Haley Davey with it. Works it off to Giacotto. Bernie setting up behind the net, but Giacotto elects to go back up top to McDonald. To Davey, working back near side, Oda. To Bernie from behind the net, once again to Holloway. Now to Harris, Rachel Harris. Looks toward the net, finds Holloway. Holloway had it knocked off her stick. Cleared out of there by Sabin. Foresters will keep possession here, just over 8 minutes to play. Again, they have trouble clearing. Carthage able to break it up, coming in and having it knocked off her stick that time was McDonald. Another save by Sabin. Loose at her feet. She'll pick it up. We're going to get a foul here. Free position shot attempt upcoming here. And I believe it's going to be Oda with a chance to pick up her 7th goal. Big moment here. Oda with 6 here on the day. Three players have scored 7 in a match. Lauren Chatham, Maddie Griffin, and Jessie Gibson. This is a huge moment here for Elizabeth Oda. In, shoots, and a save by Sabin. Now the Foresters will attempt to clear With it is Meyer. Meyer being checked hard by Oda. Able to get away, and they do clear. Doctor down the far side. Harris trying to catch up to her. Now they'll work it off near side. Uyahara. Moves it off to Nelson, now behind the net. Stopping, starting, trying to cut through was Frauheiger. It's loose behind the net. Carthage will come away with it. Again, Carthage right at their season average of 5 goals allowed today. Now we got a foul here on the bump. Allie Graham fouling Giacotto. She'll set it up now to McDonald. Emma McDonald. To Holloway in the middle. To Harris on the far side. Now to Davey. Back to Harris, Rachel Harris. 5:45 to go on a running clock. Gets it inside. Shot by Giacotto goes high. Firebirds retain possession here. McDonald brings it all the way out. Now faces the net, gives it off to Giacotto. Cuts into the circle, flips it in the middle. Oda in one motion tried to get off a shot. It's still loose in front and taken away by the Foresters. Then knocked away, Oda able to knock it away. Cause turnover, gets it in front, turnaround shot by Bernie, and it's in! Maddie Bernie on a great hustle play by Elizabeth Oda. Did not give up on that play, forced the turnover, picked up the ground ball, and found Bernie in front for the 18th goal of this match for the Firebirds. Bernie with 2 goals and 2 assists today. A 4-point game. She is now over 100 points in her career, 101. Now we'll see some substitutions here for the Firebirds, limited as they are. Again, it's a small roster here, but hey, things are going to change in a hurry here. John Sung has done an outstanding job recruiting for next year already. For those of you watching, it's been a treat. This has been a fun start here. About to go to 7-1. Best start ever in program history. Giacotto down the far side. 3.5 minutes to go. Gives it off to Harris. Now Bernie to Oda. Oda with 6 goals in this match today, coming in the first half. And now what do we have? Stop the clock here. Reset the shot clock. Now we'll go. Harris, give and go, back to Holloway, shoots and scores, Hannah Holloway. Harris on the assist. She has 7 points this afternoon, 5 goals and 2 assists. Holloway 2 goals and 5 assists. (19-5). Carthage 1 goal shy of going 4 straight matches with 20 or more goals. Goal number 21 for Hannah Holloway. Bernie on the draw this time. And it'll be Carthage possession here, final minute 40. Come on, Rachel Harris. She's tied up there. Keeps possession for the Firebirds. See if they get number 20 here. Giaccato with it. Holloway behind the net. We'll flip it back to Harris. Back to Holloway, turns, shoots, and scores! Back-to-back goals by Hannah Holloway, and for the 4th straight match, the Firebirds have hit 20 points. Holloway with an 8-point performance today. Lauren Chatham had 12 a couple of times. Maddie Griffin 10 a couple of times. Hannah Holloway last year had 10 in a match. Harris will get the assist. She also with an 8-point game today. Rachel's birthday today. Final draw of the afternoon will be won by the Firebirds. Bernie with 2, with 1, that'll do it. As Carthage steamrolls Lake Forest today by a score of 20-5, outscoring the Foresters 4-1 here in the 4th period and 6-3 in the 2nd half. In that 4th period for the Firebirds, 4 goals, 9 shots, 1 free position shot. They picked up 6 ground balls. For the Foresters in that 4th period, 1 goal on 1 shot, 5 ground balls, 3 draw controls, and 6 turnovers in the quarter. For the match, Carthage 39 shots to 14 for Lake Forest. Carthage with 32 on goal, the Foresters with 10. Free position shots, Lake Forest with 4, Carthage with 3. Ground balls even at 20. Carthage winning 15 of the 27 draws this afternoon. Lake Forest turned it over 19 times, Carthage 12, and Carthage forced 3 of those turnovers. What an afternoon. Starts with Elizabeth Oda, 6 goals and 1 assist, 7 points this afternoon for Oda, a 6-goal performance. Then you had 5 for Rachel Harris today. Harris and Holloway each with 8 points. Harris 5 goals and 3 assists. Holloway 3 goals and 5 assists. And then Margot Giaccato with 4 goals and a helper today. She has 5 points in the match today. And Maddie Burney, a pair of goals and a pair of assists with 4 points. And Davey with 1 assist this afternoon. So Carthage pouring it on, jumped on Lake Forest 11-0 after 1, led 14-2 at the half, and pick up the victory here this afternoon, 20-5. They go to 7-1, best start in program history, and they will be right back at it here Wednesday afternoon, a 4 o'clock matchup with the Sabres of Marion University. We'll have that for you at part of a men's and women's doubleheader of lacrosse. Wednesday evening begins at 4 with the women. It will end at 7:30 with Benedictine and the Carthage men wrapping things up here at Keller Field. I'll be with you on Tuesday and Wednesday night for men's volleyball here at the Tarble Arena. In case you're just joining us, men's volleyball swept North Central in Naperville this afternoon, 25-12, 25-23, 25-16, controlling their own destiny into the conference tournament and hosting a regional in the national playoffs and hosting the national finals here at the end of April. So we'll get back to volleyball on Tuesday against MSOE. For our entire student crew and for our executive producer, John Voinovich, I'm John Weiser, voice of the Firebirds. Thanks for tuning in, and let's go, Firebirds!